What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks NBA player props picked video for this slate tonight. Got a nice Friday slate, early board, taking a first look, giving you guys 5 picks that I do like on the board tonight. If you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, Prizepicks is a players props site. You can win some money by selecting the over/under on things like players' points, assists, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, etc. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to be giving out daily picks on the channel. And if you haven't signed up, you can do so today using that promo code KJK DFS, and you will receive a 100% deposit match up to $100 today using that promo code. You can also use the link down below in the description. So check them out, guys, if you haven't already. Reflecting on yesterday. Yesterday we did pretty good overall, I would say. Kind of drew the short end of the stick on a few picks. We went with the over DeMar DeRozan, 25.5 points. That hit. He went out there and put up 28 points. Nikola Vucevic, we had over 11.5 rebounds. He put up 18, so that was nice. Zach LaVine over 24.5 points. He only put up 15. He was dealing with a back injury, was listed as questionable, and ended up playing that game. Did not look good, so that would have been nice to know going into that picks video. But now we do know. I wouldn't be surprised to see him sit out tonight. So that was a little bit unfortunate. Chris Paul over 12 assists. He went out there and put up 12, so I counted that as a loss. I didn't know if I wanted to count that as a push or a loss. If you guys want to let me know in the comments, like, considering he didn't go over, I figured we'd just count that as a loss. So I said 3-2. It could have been 3-1-1, I suppose. It's a push, but I'm just going to count that as a loss. If you guys think I should count that as a push, let me know. And lastly, Fred VanVleet over 6.5 assists. He went out there and put up 9 assists, so that was nice. So 3-2 yesterday. Did pretty solid overall. Unfortunately, we got burnt on the LaVine pick and the Chris Paul pick, but looking to move forward today, give you guys a 5-0 run, as always, the goal on this channel, on this first looks video. So without further ado, if you enjoyed this content, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, and let's get into the breakdown. So, picks today. Very first one we're going to be going with on this one is going to be the Luka Doncic special here. This game right now comes in with a 212.5 over/under. 107 implied total for the Dallas Mavericks team. Not exactly expected to be the biggest pace-up game, but we do know Luka Doncic is no longer dealing with Kristaps Porzingis on the court, which means he's going to have a lot of usage, a lot of upside in all categories, but specifically one that's really standing out to me is the assist from a first look aspect. They've only got him at 8.5 assists over here on Prizepicks today. If you look at his last 5, he's been averaging 10.2 assists per game. He's put up 15, 12, 11, and 10 assists the last 4 times out, and they only have it at an 8.5 prop here. So that's too low in my mind. I really like it looking at my projection model. I've got him projected for 9.54 assists, so I've got him hitting the over by a pretty wide margin here. And for that reason, really making a lot of sense. You get the added usage with no Kristaps Porzingis. He's going to have to be the main ball handler, a lot of distribution, a lot of scoring as well, but the assist line just too low in my book at an 8.5 line when he's been putting up, 15, 12, 11, and 10 assists the last 1, 2, 3, 4 times out. So we'll definitely be willing to capitalize on the over Luka Doncic assists tonight. So that is going to be pick number 1. Pick number 2, we're going to be heading on over to the other side of this game, and we're going to be going with a Mr. Joel Embiid, and we're going to be heading over to the rebounds tab. Joel Embiid, they have him at an 11.5 rebounds prop for tonight. I like the over on that. He's been averaging 12.2 over his last 5. This game's expected to stay close, and when you look at his opposing matchup, he's going to have to be taking on the likes of Maxi Kleber and Dwight Powell, who aren't exactly traditional bigs, and honestly, I don't know how they're going to slow down Joel Embiid in the paint tonight. And good luck with that. That's all I got to say. Good luck with that. Maxi Kleber and Dwight Powell, not exactly the classic center build that a Joel Embiid is. Joel Embiid's a tank down low, and I think he's going to have plenty of opportunities to be grabbing and snatching a bunch of boards tonight. So this one's kind of a no-brainer with me, with no Kristaps. He's going to be the tallest tree of the bunch down low for sure tonight. And I think he's going to be able to go out there and grab those 12 rebounds fairly easily. So I really like the over 11.5 rebounds for Joel Embiid tonight. That's going to be pick number 2 on the video. Pick number 3, we're going to be heading on over to the Brooklyn-Utah game. This game right now comes in with a 229 over-under. It's a 4.5 point spread in favor of the Utah Jazz, so expected to be one of the faster up-pace games on the slate tonight. Expected to stay close. And similar to a Luka Doncic, who we just talked about in the assist prop, another guy that I think the assist prop is way too low here from a first look aspect is going to be James Harden. James Harden, you're looking at his assist prop right now over here on Prizepicks. They've got him at an 8.5 line. His last 5, he's been averaging 11.4, so I really don't know, why this line is so low. But I will gladly jump on that and take advantage right away. 8.5 assists, 12 assists, 10, 11, 13, 11. He's put up double-digit assists his last 5. 8.5 is just too low of a line, especially when you're factoring against a Utah team. It's going to be a higher up-scoring game. Seems like a pretty great over to be taken for me tonight. So that is going to be pick number 3 on the video. And speaking of the high scoring, someone's going to have to score. James Harden's going to be putting up a lot of assists in my, opinion. So who's going to be getting the buckets? His teammate, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, very scoring reliant guy overall, but we know he can get buckets. They've got his line set at 24.5 points tonight. Looking at my projections right now, I've got him to score 25.62 points. So I like the over on Kyrie Irving points. This line, once again, too low to me. Last time he only went out there and put up 14 points. That's a bit of an outlier for Kyrie, so if that's going to scare people off taking the over, I will gladly jump on. Looking at his last 5, the 3 before, he would have hit the over 30, 32, 26. Typically speaking, this guy's good for at least 25 a game. In my mind, before even looking at the line, he's going to get up in the mid to upper 20s pretty much every single time he takes the court. And we know he's going to play a lot of minutes. Kyrie Irving only being able to play on the road with the protocols right now, doesn't play at home games, so when they get the opportunity to have him in the lineup and pick up some wins, they are really utilizing that. They're going to play him up to 40 minutes a game in a really close game against a Utah Jazz team that's one of the best in the league. Kyrie, expect him to step up in this spot, and I do like the over points for Kyrie Irving. And lastly, we're going to be going back to a guy that burnt us last time out when we selected him, and that's going to be Jarrett Allen. We took the over Jarrett Allen 15.5 points when he took on the Houston Rockets. Guy went out there and picked up 4 fouls in the first half, I believe. He only played like 6 minutes, really burnt us. But the fact of the matter is he gets another tremendous spot here. He's taking on a Charlotte Hornets team. This is a great pace-up matchup for them. Comes in right now with only a 219.5 over-under, which doesn't seem like the largest total for a Charlotte team. But the fact of the matter is Charlotte's really taking a hit in their speed here, taking on their opponent. And Jarrett Allen and the Cleveland Cavaliers are really getting a boost. Taking on their opponent. So 15.5 points line. I really like going with the over. Looking at my defensive half-court and putbacks tool over here on my premium content sheets, you can see that Charlotte ranks 22nd overall in points per possession rank, 19th in half-court points per play rank, and 26th in putbacks. So they are, bottom 5 in the league in putbacks allowed to those big men. You factor in that the Cleveland Cavaliers are still dealing with a bunch of injuries. They don't have Darius Garland out there. Really low usage guys in Chetty Osman, Isaac Okoro, Brandon Goodwin, taking up the point guard, shooting guard, and small forward positions. And then you have Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen, who I think are just going to continue to dominate all the usage because they just really need scoring out of these guys. And for that reason, everything kind of adding up for Jarrett Allen to be able to go out there and put up 16 points, I would hope tonight. I mean, he's due for a 20-plus point game. The guy has not been putting up numbers as of late, but if there was ever a time to do so, this Charlotte matchup is to do so. And like I said, burnt us last time. I think this is a great opportunity to go back to the well, so to speak. I always talk about it on my DraftKings and FanDuel videos, but when a guy burns you, a lot of people get frustrated and they say, I'm never playing him again. But you got to factor in the thought process. Last time he was taking on Houston, terrible defense, and just got in foul trouble. So now he gets another terrible defense. Go ahead and load up on some Jarrett Allen, take advantage, and that is my 5 picks for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you are interested in the Patreon package, guys, I do offer a Patreon package with my final picks, patreon.com/KJK_DFS. That's going to be linked below in the description. I would highly encourage that you guys check that out. I'm going to be pulling it up on the screen right now just to kind of give you a sneak peek of what it has to offer before I let you guys go and sign up for Prizepicks using that promo code KJKDFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 today, guys. So the premium package, if you want to go ahead and check it out, you can get the DraftKings and FanDuel. I offer DraftKings and FanDuel projections, but I also just launched this Prizepicks package. You get access to the premium Prizepicks projection hub, the NBA data sheet, player stats, team stats, play contact stats, my core plays for the Prizepicks slate on that night at a very friendly price tag. This is very cheap compared to the other packages around the industry. These sites are charging, $50, $60 a month for this stuff. So you can get the Prizepicks package for $19.99, the KJK DFS NBA package for $19.99, or you can get the combo package, which includes both, at a discount for $34.99, guys. So that is all from me in this one. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like I said, smash that like button. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks picks tonight, and we will see you in the next one.